What's up, everybody? Time to count down my 5 top rookies heading into the 2017 season. And that's right, this space was kind of intended to be more of a fantasy breakdown area, but it turned out I had a breakdown on Thursday night. I thought I was going to come in, go over all the picks as they happen. Hey, Corey Davis went to the Titans. Here's what I think. But then I had a meltdown because Mitch happened. I think you probably saw I went through the 5 stages of fan grief over the last couple of days, and I posted it each time, but I think I'm now at acceptance. I don't feel as terrible about that pick. I actually support it now. I think Ryan Pace is doing an excellent job, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But listen, let's work on the fantasy football. I'm going to count these down. I'm going to start at the top because I think it's pretty obvious. I'm a huge Christian McCaffrey guy. If you listen to the podcast, if you see me on Mock Draft Live, anything like that, I've been touting Christian McCaffrey. My fear, though, because he had been mocked to the Carolina Panthers, I had feared that their unimaginative offense, like the Panthers' offense to me, was kind of like your friend who likes to, hey, let's go out to dinner, and they choose like Applebee's. Like, what are you doing? That's so unimaginative. But you know what? I think with bringing in Curtis Samuel, it's pretty apparent that Shula and the coaching staff is going to be a little bit more dynamic and try to get the ball to the receivers out of the backfield, as instead of looking at, they're fat receivers like Kelvin Benjamin or whatever. So I think Christian McCaffrey is going to be the #1 guy in a slam dunk. Number 2, I think, is going to be Corey Davis of the Tennessee Titans. He's going to get a lot of targets. I think that they needed a true #1 receiver, and as great as Rashard Matthews was last year, I think that Corey Davis is going to step up and be that guy offensively at the wide receiver position. And again, if you like Marcus Mariota this year, you have to like him even more. Number 3, I would put Joe Mixon there. And really this comes down to how you like to play fantasy football. There's going to be some of you who will avoid him because, he punched a woman and we saw it all on videotape. And that's going to drive a lot of people away. And you know what? I have a lot of respect for you. If that's the way you feel and if that's the way you're going to play fantasy football, I get it. I know there's going to be some of you who don't care about that. And that's fine too. Personally, I'm not going to go after him. But when you want to talk about one of the most talented guys to come into this draft class, Mixon might be the most purely talented player coming into this league this year. But you know what? I'm not going to do it, but you can't argue with what he's going to be able to do offensively. At number 4, I'll go ahead and put Leonard. I'll put Fournette. Yeah, I know. I'm stumbling, but it's okay. If you stuck with me this long, I really appreciate it because you're all cool. I like Fournette. I like that they did draft the offensive line in the draft. I think I feel better about this than I did a couple of weeks ago. And let's just go to number 5 because I love Jamal Williams, the BYU running back who is going to be at Green Bay. I love what Ty Montgomery was able to do. But you know what? Williams is going to end up being the #1 guy. He's more of a traditional running back. He's that power. He's that hammer. He's the guy that I think that they hoped Eddie Lacy would have been last year. I think he's going to step up, fulfill that role. I don't think he's going to be as good as Jordan Howard was last year. I think everybody can pump the brakes on those comparisons, but I think he's going to be very good for you. And that's what I got for you right now. I'm going to hit up some sleepers and some other stuff. Thanks for checking it out again. We'll be doing more fantasy. I do ask, subscribe to the channel. Leave comments. Leave some comments on guys that you want to hear about. I'll be posting them. I'll try not to inundate you with too many of these, but keep checking back, all that stuff. I'm done pleading with you. Check it out. We'll see you later.